It is.
It's dusty.
I'm used to it. In America, where I live, it's hot as well.
Where do you live anyway?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. I was in Charleston.
Yeah, that's where I live.
That's where you live?
Yeah.
Kidding me.
I live in Charleston. You were there?
Beautiful. Well, we were just making a road trip.
Okay.
I normally live near Seattle.
Okay.
Washington State.
My sister lives in Seattle.
Oh,
Yes.
Microsoft?
But I'm born and raised in Charleston.
Like how they make the carpets.
Definitely.
You know? This is my profession. I studied this.
Okay.
Actually, I was taking courses from the artist
Okay.
department, so it's together.
Yes, yes.
By the way, in Charleston, there's an old house. They say the first house built in the U.S. From 1601.
Downtown?
In the downtown, right?
Yeah, downtown. Very historic.
Very historic.
Yes,
Wow,
yes.
that's
Very
amazing.
historic. Very historic.
Okay, this is the oldest house in Turkey. For hundreds of years, they have been making carpets like the same technique.
Yes.
It's been coming from mothers to daughters like that. She's a local person. She learned everything from her mom.
Okay.
From her mother. In her childhood, maybe she was sitting next to her mom, watch her fingers, trying to see how the knots are made. We must train them 2 years minimum to be professionals here, right?
2 years minimum.
2 years.
Of experience.
Yeah, to have
Yes.
experience. Of course, they make carpets in their houses too. So the government supports them.
Definitely.
To keep the art alive, because they don't, especially the young generation.
They don't, they're falling off.
Yeah.
They don't keep the tradition alive.
No, they go to the cities to work in the factories. Like 20 years ago, in every house here, there was somebody making carpets. Today, maybe no one left.
Wow.
Yeah.
Only a few left.
Yeah,
only y'all left pretty much.
So the government, we go to their houses, we provide them materials, looms, teachers, everything. Like a part-time job, they make them in their houses. We sell them, they have a fixed wage, plus for each carpet sold, she has a percentage.
Yes.
Carpet to motivate.
Of course.
But this one, for example, will take 3 months for her to complete this carpet. It is really difficult, sir.
Wow.
You know why? Because, look, this is a part of the carpet.
That's what she's looking at to imitate?
Yeah, she must look at it normally, but she doesn't look at it because she memorized it. Look, this is just a part of it. And see how many knots? Thousands of knots. Per square centimeter per square. And each little square is a knot, like pixels, let's say. So she makes every knot, every often, by hand, one by one. Days and weeks and days and weeks.
You said it would take her 2 months.
3 months.
3 months.
For her.
Wow. And how much will this sell for after 3 months?
That's a good question.
10,000?
No, I like $2,500.
That's cheap. Yeah, that's
Well,
good
because
for
the labor is cheap in Turkey. Like what you can do with, say, $5,000 in the U.S. is the same what they can do here with $500.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
The food is cheaper, houses are cheaper.
Definitely. U.S. is so overpriced.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
But dollars currency now is, like I remember years ago, it was like $1 was 2 lira. 2 lira.
Wow.
It was.
Wow.
Like a couple of years ago.
Wow.
Now it's like 16, 17 or something.
Yeah.
16, I think. This is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's them playing a game.
I know.
Yeah.
They're always playing.
They're playing a game.
We are just.
We can't do anything about
No.
it. Yep.
We just watch or just try to leave. Survive.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is very
This is
interesting.
cotton.
Y'all heard him. It said it'll take her 3 months to make this.
And this is
Unbelievable.
cotton here. This is wool.
Okay.
I'm not sure. She's going to make one in slow motion. Let's see. Yavaş yaparız. This is called double. Turkish. The first loop and the second loop from underneath she put it there.
And then cuts it.
There's some extra work now needs to be done.
After the cut. Okay.
İki zaman göstereyim mi? Look, she beats it down. And finally she cuts it off with scissors to make the size of the tie.
Okay. Nice. Very nice. Wow. That's very nice.
When you walk on the carpet, you exactly do the same, like she's done. Beaten up. you beat the knots down with your step.
Exactly.
So in time, years and years, knots are coming tighter and tighter and tighter. Carpet becomes stronger.
Wow.
And more beautiful.
I believe it.
So if you have a carpet in your house, you must walk.
Okay.
If you don't walk, it's not good for the carpet.
I don't have a carpet, but I look to get one today.
Oh, hopefully.
Yes.
And when you go deep into the culture, you see carpets are not made to walk on, right? Not so simple. Culture, tradition, and history is the biggest motivation. For example, just right after the marriage, she makes a carpet for herself and the husband, not for use. They keep them in a box.
For a symbol of the marriage.
In the past, in the future, long time future, these carpets are donated, given to mosques, to churches, so that people use them in the public areas. They remember them forever. So it's made for remembrance.
Yes.
Can you believe that this carpet is going to be a part of me? For example, that I'm going to give to my grandson, who will live 150 years from today.
Exactly.
I will never see him, I know. But he's going to have something from me, a connection between
that is important.
me and him.
Very important.
Right.
That is very important.
And also, for example, the guests, visitors are very important in our culture. When somebody comes to my home, I consider him is sent by God. So we must welcome them properly, as proper as possible. So they make some special carpets to use for the entrance, for living room, to welcome them.
Okay.
In a good way, the best way. After the guest leaves, they replace them to daily use carpets.
Yes.
They change the carpets to daily use carpets. So it's a prestige in Turkey. It's an honor in Turkey. Honor to welcome the guests with a beautiful handmade carpet. This is like red carpets are used for celebrities,
like Hollywood.
presidency, to welcome the people, politicians.
Definitely. Oh, y'all use red carpets as well?
Yeah. No, the idea is the same.
Oh, yes.
Kolay gelsin. Teşekkür ederim. Follow me, please.
Check it out.
Show me the other. Hanımlar nasılsınız bakın?
Süper.
Merhaba.
Merhaba.
Merhaba. Speak Turkish. Very good.
A little bit. I'm learning.
Okay.
I'm learning.
Good job. Look, this one, small one, took more time than the big carpet that we have seen.
I believe it.
Why? Because you're looking at 1,200 knots per square inch. This is very fine, very delicate. A lot of knots per square
Asya
centimeter.
vurup gitti de oraya gidecek.
I can see it.
Touch it, please. You can feel it. This is like HD, you know. I call it
I definitely.
high definition.
Yes.
It's all about the work.
You're right. You are right.
So let me show you the other sections.
Perfect.
Give me a little. One of them will help me. This is very interesting. You will love it. How to make silk. How to make silk threads from the cocoons. These are the cocoons.
Butterfly.
Inside, there are worms. Normally, they turn into butterfly.
Caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Yes, caterpillars. Very familiar. Wow.
But in the farms, every year, some of them naturally die, like 10%, 15%, 20%.
Yes.
So the farmers pick them up, we bring them here for making silk.
Wow.
From only one cocoon like this, we make, believe it or not, sir, but it's real long, like 400, 500 meters long silk from this. You can Google it.
You unravel it.
Yes, but sure, of course, first we have to find the beginning of this, the starting point to unravel it. So, is it ready?
Yes.
For the recording? Okay.
Yes.
After we soak them into the hot water, I'm using this broom, a simple broom. The beginning of the silk threads. These are the beginning. And
Wow.
the first end. And then I give it to this lady. She's running a machine. So put your hands up here. Now it's unraveling. feel. You pull it and then it comes. Look.
After no more. No
Huh?
more is in here.
There's more.
Oh, yes, yes,
Go.
I see.
If
it.
you
Go,
walk
go.
here this way, you'll see it's,
Yeah,
it's
I see it.
unwinding.
Mhm. And there's a caterpillar in here.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
400 meters, 500 meters, like this.
500. How many feet is that?
Huh?
I should know. How many feet is that?
500 meters, let me tell you.
Let me see.
No. Meter foot, 500, 1,600 feet.
From one?
Yes.
Wow.
Google it.
I believe it. I believe it. Wow. And these cocoons you get in the trees.
Mulberry trees.
Mulberry trees? Wow. I tried mulberry juice for the first time.
Yani koza mı aldınız siz Mustafa abi?
Düştü ya. She's looking for the one because it's sticky. Look here.
Yeah.
Look. Silk is continuous filament with each cocoon having a so it's 2,000 to 3,000 feet.
Wow. From one.
Yeah, from one.
That's crazy. Now, what do you make? Do you make carpets with silk?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's there, very expensive, of course.
Definitely.
I'll just give it to her.
Asla ama.
She's sticking on her. Oh, here, look. They are very sticky.
It's sticking to you, yep. How much for a silk carpet? What are those? 10,000?
More. Well, of course, there are, depending on the size.
Some are more.
5,000, 10,000, depending on the size.
wow.
These are old ones.
Yes.
Old carpets.
Yes.
Antique carpets.
Secular.
Güle güle.
Look, this is Kilim. This is amazing. It's an old Kilim. This is like blanket we were talking. You know how they make baskets? Flat weave, woven.
Yes.
This is how it's made.
I can kind of tell.
Yeah.
I can.
And let me tell you something interesting. Can you see the holes in it? Little holes. In winter, they were using them on the tent to cover the walls of the houses. In winter time, when it rains, the wool expands, gets bigger, it covers the hole, so it becomes water resistant. It does not take rain inside. In summertime, wool shrinks and ventilation, automatic ventilation. It's very smart.
Wow. Wow.
Please follow me.
Amazing.
Oranın işi bitti mi?
Gel gel abi.
This way.
Gelin mi enişte?
Yok. Bari çağırın. Yok lan yok. Söyleme. This way. My friends are waiting for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Hayvan hoş geldin.
Miara.
Merhaba. Yes,
Miara.
very good.
Nice to meet you.
There's a Turkish hospitality in Turkey. Everywhere you go, they welcome you friendly. Come on, and they offer you something to drink. Like you can have apple tea, pomegranate tea, Turkish coffee. In Cappadocia, they produce. Cappadocia is famous with carpets. Okay,
Carpets.
first of all.
Okay.
If you stop somebody in the street, somewhere in Turkey, tell them Cappadocia, he will tell you carpets first. But second, they also make wine, red or white wine. If you want, I can offer you. Vineyard, yeah, a lot of vineyards.
In the vineyards, you have vineyards?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Everywhere. So let me tell you the options again. You can have apple tea, pomegranate tea, Turkish coffee, red wine, white wine.
Pomegranate tea.
Pomegranate. Okay, cold pomegranate. So that's one. Come with different sizes, like this one. Look, I like yellow, for example, and this is my favorite.
That's your favorite?
Well, yeah, because I like yellow color.
I like it too.
Saffron.
Burası daralır. Değişik bir şeymiş.
This one.
Oh, wow. The colors and the designs are very...
Yeah, I love them.
I love them too.
Here you go, look. Look at this runner, please. Seccadenin sarısı yoktu.
Yok abi. Geçen
Yok.
Madrid'den satıldı ya.
Look at that one, please.
Günde-
Runner.
Wow.
It's a beautiful runner. Not only a runner, don't think it's a runner. Beside your bed. Ladies use it. It's the length of the bed. They say when they wake up in the morning, the first step should be on a beautiful carpet, you know?
The first step should be on a beautiful
Yes,
carpet. Yes,
like
I
this.
agree. I agree.
This is a smaller version of that.
Çiçek kaçıyla.
Look, this is the one on the floor are mountain carpets, village. This is more city, royal carpets, from the palaces, from the cities.
Oh wow.
More intricate design.
From Istanbul?
No, Kayseri, Cappadocia. Istanbul, they don't produce any carpets, they buy from here.
I believe it. I believe
And also, Istanbul has a problem of the big cities, like in New York or other big cities. In Istanbul, a shop, only one person can fit millions of dollars rent. It's very
Oh
expensive.
yeah, expensive. Expensive.
That's why the prices also. Big cities are expensive. But here, we are not in downtown, we are outside of the city.
How much for something like this?
Let me tell you.
And this one.
Which one? The runner one? This one I can make 400, 400 dollars, not 450, 400 US dollars.
Okay.
And this, let me show you the other one. This one.
Maaşı da var.
Açmayın mavisini de aç, tamam mı? Mavi daha çok güzel.
Yazılmış.
By the way, look at the back of it, see how clear the work is.
That is very clear.
This is the blue version.
Oh wow.
Blue is from indigo.
Mm-hmm.
Indigo is a plant. Indigo is a plant
Yes.
originally coming from India. Originally.
Yep.
This one will be shipped to the home address, 1100. But if you can take it with you, I can make much better deal.
Much better deal. How much if I take it with me?
Let me show you how small it's going to be. Yanına alın göstersen.
Buna göstereyim abi.
For example, he's going to show you how small he'll make it.
Very good. Very nice. Very nice. Very
So,
nice.
instead of, I mean, if you save it from paperwork, if I don't ship it, I'm going to make it 870.
Okay. That's a good price.
Because this is fully handmade, hand knotted, wool. The certificate is inside, and it's very thick and heavy. Please touch it, feel it, walk on it. Look, this is hook design, safety, mountain ranges here, mountains. These are very old designs actually, coming from ancient times.
It's very beautiful.
For example, onun seccadesi yok mu?
Yok sarı mı? Yok abi.
Yok ya, tek renk.
Bak düz olan var.
Or I have also, sen getir onu. Look sir, I have hand machine. For example, in many places, like if you go to Istanbul, they say to people, this is silk, but it's not silk. This is cotton. Let me show you.
Yeah, I can tell it's cotton. I can tell it's cotton. Very nice though. So.
But with the looking, people believe. A lot
Believe
of
it's
people
silk.
they
Yeah.
don't know, you know.
How much is that one?
I will tell you, but to trick the people even, they put silk on the fringes here.
Mm.
So the people think it's silk.
So we call that in America finesse.
How do you call it?
Finesse.
Footness?
Finesse, yes.
Okay.
It's like a facade.
Yeah, like this will be like around 650.
Okay. Very
But
nice.
this is hand is involved, in it, you know, and machine is involved. Like half machine, half handmade, for example.
Definitely.
And pistols are used because if it is fully handmade, it's going to cost like 80 years, 90 years, 100 years.
Yo, he said when the carpet get old, about 80 to 100 years old, they cut them in fragments and put them together.
Like quilts.
Yep. My grandmother used to sew quilts. Probably still does.
Well, I have some more examples to show this
Okay.
in the room.
Perfect.
Let's go. Get out, son.
Perfect.
Let's go. One shade of this way, please.
Now, are these similar to Iranian rugs?
Iranian?
Yes.
No, but the difference is this. They use single knot, Persian knot, we use double knot.
Okay.
Well, basically there's no difference. In many places they say double knot is stronger, you know. as a Turkish, it's good to hear. But it's not true.
Exactly.
Because if the double knot carpet will last 300 years, single knot will last 250 years. What's the difference? You know?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Tell me, what kind of customers usually come in here?
What kind of?
What kind of customers usually come in here?
Generally, the local people send because it's very important for our
Do a lot of tourists come here?
traditions. Not too much. Not like they come into the downtown. Look. See, there's almost nobody now. So, but we have like from all different countries, like from US, for example, merchants come, they buy, they sell, they put profit, they sell them in the US or they
Yes.
sell them other countries.
Yes.
We don't know who they are. We don't need to know as long as they buy from us.
Exactly. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Look, this is kind of
Same thing.
patchwork thing.
Yes, yes. Love it.
Here, this is a part of this size, but he said that's the only one.
O tek herhalde abi.
Okay.
I have similar but smaller size, like this size.
Şu 45'in içinde varsa var yoksa pek olabilir.